iRest is integrated restoration. And as you mentioned, yoga nidra is a similar practice. But I do agree with you. I think the best way to do it is to experience it. It's quintessential, I believe, for self-care because you are in fact dropping into that place in the body where the body has that infinite wisdom to heal and care for whatever is sort of at ill at ease or dis-ease in your body. So this is a mind, body, breath, energy practice. And so you don't really need to see my face. You can get comfortable wherever you want to be. You can turn off your camera, or if this is recorded, you can just listen to the audio. But finding a place where you are supported on a couch, on the bed, is ideal. If you and just find a place where you're comfortable. See if you can turn off your phone, dim the lights, and I'm just going to give you a minute or two. You can also pause this recording at any time when it's not live and get yourself set up. So for those of us live, take a moment and find a place, some pillows, now you can go ahead and gently blink the eyes, open and then close. And then we're going to do a brief body scan to see if there is some place that you can just make a slight movement to make yourself 5% more comfortable. So if you're just scanning your body from the top of your head, through your cheeks, and your jaw, and your neck and throat, maybe even relaxing behind the eyes, the ears and the neck, the shoulders, down your arms, just noting without judgment where your body you might need to make a little movement to make yourself a little bit more comfortable. And then after that, I'm going to try and refrain from moving so that you can drop deeper into your practice. So scanning your body down through your stomach and hips and legs. Make any little adjustments. And there's no right way to do this. However you find yourself in this practice, in this moment, is absolutely perfect. It's going to be different for everyone, and that's the way it's intended to be. So as you are just noticing how your body is breathing in this moment, is it up in the chest? Is it down in the belly? Is it in the throat? Where is your body breathing in this moment? Now go ahead and take a nice full inhale through the nose and a nice long exhale out through the mouth. Just do 2 or 3 of those. And then notice how you're feeling. How's the body? How's the mind? And now if it's helpful, you can put your hand gently on your belly and gently feel on the inhalation, the hand gently rising. So you're filling the lower belly on the inhale as though you're inflating a balloon. And then slowly, as you are exhaling, The hand floats down towards the spine. Now see if you can have the length of your inhalation match the length of your exhalation. So if you're inhaling to a count of 4, I'm not saying it has to be 4, it might be 5 for you, it might be 3, whatever, it might be 7. Whatever it is for you, inhaling, feeling the gentle rise, and then exhaling, feeling the abdomen float down, sink down towards the spine. Do a couple of those on your own, just silently counting to yourself. Great. Now bring your attention up to your jaw, noticing the jaw, all the muscles around the mouth, maybe even gently swallowing, noticing any taste in the mouth. Letting the tongue be heavy in the mouth, relaxing the jaw and the lip, the gums. Relaxing the temples and the eyes and the forehead. Feeling the scalp heavy on the surface you're resting your head on. And just sink down into your pillow or cushion. And as your scalp is sinking down into your cushion or pillow, melting down into your into the throat and the front and back and sides of the throat, relaxing down into the shoulders. And then following that sinking or melting down of the shoulders, down both arms, the upper arms and the elbows, the forearms down to the wrists and all the way down to the fingers and the thumb. Feeling your arms heavy. Feeling the hands warm. Now bringing your attention back to your chest. Feeling the whole chest, the front, the sides, and the back, relaxing down into the surface. In the lungs as you're breathing, feel the body sinking on the exhale a little bit deeper into the cushion, supported by the cushion, held by the cushion. Letting the organs in the stomach and the abdomen relax on the exhale. Feeling the middle torso, the back body, now sinking into the lower torso, the intestines, and the pelvic floor. Relaxing the buttocks, the hips, and now that whole right leg, heavy, thigh and hamstring, knee, shin and calf, ankle, foot, and all the toes. Feeling that right leg heavy, the foot warm. And bringing your attention to your left hip, letting that left leg be heavy. The thigh, hamstrings, the knee, shin and calf, ankle and foot, all the toes. Both the right and left leg, right and left arms are heavy. Forehead is cool. As you're practicing iRest, being with your being in this moment. As sounds from the outside come in, taste and sense, just knowing that there's nowhere you have to be but right here in this moment. Feeling the body breathing. As you breathe into your heart space, that space behind your sternum, breathe in what is in iRest called your inner resource. It can be a inner sanctuary, it can be a place from the past that brought you tremendous peace and well-being. It can be an imaginary place, it can be an altar, it can be whatever it is, anything that brings you that sense of awe. See what comes up for you and go with it. Go with it, whatever it is in this moment. And use your 5 senses to make it even a little bit more real. So if there's a waterfall, feel the spray of the mist of the waterfall touching your skin. Or if you're on a beach, maybe the warm sand under your feet. But use the sounds, tastes, if there are tastes, the images, the scents, all to make this feel very real for you, filling your whole body, inhaling it through your whole body. Now let the image of this inner resource float away and be with that felt sense in the body of your inner resource, letting all your cells soak it up. As you're breathing it in, exhaling it out to the extremities of your fingertips and down to your toes. A fullness of your inner resource. And if your mind is coming up with thoughts, Just notice the thoughts. If there's one particular thought or emotion or feeling that comes up for you, see if you can see the thought or the feeling or the emotion in this place of spacious awareness. And come back and notice where the body is breathing. And breathe in joy. When you think of joy, something that brings you a sense of peace, fulfillment. It can always it changes, but what is it in this moment when you hear the word joy or feel the joy in the body? What does joy feel like? Breathe joy into your whole body. And then notice that you are the one experiencing joy, and then also the awareness that joy is present. What does that awareness feel like? Is there a spaciousness to it? Is there a center? What does awareness feel like for you? And just being with your body's perfect wholeness. Feel the body breathing. Feel yourself supported, the surface underneath you. Feel the weight of your body on the surface touching you underneath. Begin to notice where your body is breathing. Begin to hear outside sounds coming into your attention. Feel yourself back in your room. Maybe wiggling your fingers or toes or slowly blinking your eyes open. And then closed. And then open. And then closed. And seeing if you can keep that sense of connection to your inner self as you open your eyes to your outer world. And maybe you notice something that came up in your iRest practice that you want to note in your journal. You can jot it down. Maybe there's an intention that you want to take into your day or evening, depending on when you're listening to this, to come back and nurture that part of yourself in your day. And it'll always be different. So having that curiosity of knowing how to respond to what you're needing in the moment is such a gift that you give yourself. So I thank you so much for taking care of yourself, for doing this brief practice.